What's going on, Jerome's? So your Minnesota Vikings are up 10-3 against the Greasy, Grimy Green Bay Packers, and should have been 10-0, but carry on my Jaybird son. That's the second offside penalty of the season on field goal, man. Gotta do something about that. But Vikings are leading on the road in Green Bay. Jordan Love looks distressed. Brian Flores has him in the blender for basically the entire half, except for that last drive. No big deal. Vikings get the rock to start the second half, and we'll go from there. And overall, you got to be happy with how the Vikings played in that first half. Obviously, red zone is another issue again, leaving a lot of meat on that bone. But the Vikings, I think there's a lot of positives there. And also, Kirk Cousins is playing extremely well again. I think Kevin O'Connell is calling a great game. Jordan Addison proving that he's wide receiver one. The offensive line is looking good. And Flores is calling a hell of a game defensively. So it feels like this Packers team is very poopy. But the Vikings should and could be up by more, and should and could end this thing in the third quarter in short order. Derek Baker, $10 in super chat. Akers or Madison, run game is still crap. The run touchdown was fooling Green Bay defense, not good blocking. The Vikings will hire a run game guru to help out. I think if they just stick with Akers, maybe sprinkle in a little Ty Chandler, they'll get more explosive, because blocking wise, they're fine. It just seems like Madison has been extremely inefficient so far this year. If you got a question or comment, hit us up in the super chat. Toss a couple bucks in there. We'll get to it. So Kirk 11-16 for $144. He's been kept clean. I think he's only been pressured twice. Akers 8 for 21. It does seem like he's taking over as running back one. We'll see what happens the rest of the way. I didn't like that. Basically, Kevin O'Connell did concede that last drive. Just like, we're just going to run the ball and then have it be third and forever, and then we'll see what happens. Now, I think that the Vikings need to get back to attacking downfield. The Vikings' first couple of drives were fantastic. The touchdown drive, as well as the one that, well, first off, Kevin O'Connell should have gone for it on 4th and 1 instead of letting Greg Joseph miss again, but whatever. Addison 5 for 56. He did have his mitts on what would have been a touchdown, except it was dislodged. That was a hell of a throw by Kirk through triple coverage. Hawkinson's got some nice grabs. KJ's got 2 third down conversions, and going from there. Metellus is having himself a great game as well. Should have wrapped up Jordan Love on that one blitz sack, but I think overall he's been quite good. Beasley got himself half a sack. Wanham got 1.5. Well, all right, so Beasley and Wanham's half a sack was just when Jordan Love fell over. And, oh, man, so Jordan Love sucks. Jordan Love is straight booty. Now, a little bit concerned early on this season when he lit up the Bears, but they remember it's the Bears. And then, over the last couple games, Jordan Love looks completely lost out there. And, they didn't have a first down until 4 minutes left in the half. And let's go team stats. Team stats. No problem. Shalom. All right, so Vikings are 5 of 8 on third down. They started out 4 and 5. The Packers picked up a couple of first downs on that final drive. I think Flores went a little bit soft on that. But I think overall the defense is doing well. Time possession is greatly slanted in the Vikings' favor. They just need more points. And it seemed like, hey, this is finally the game that the Vikings are going to bust one open and win by double digits. Yeah, we'll see. Either way, fully on board, fully having confidence in this team right now, and looking to move to 4-4 on the season. Look around the NFL, the early games. So the Rams are just getting boat raced by the Cowboys, whatever. Falcons, the Falcons are ass. Thank you. And Tennessee Titans, Will Levis, 2 touchdowns to DeAndre Hopkins. Let's go. Saints and the Colts. Ooh. It's points. Crazy. Fun game there. The Patriots. So the Patriots had their emotional win against the Bills last week, and it seems like they're having an emotional hangover. The Dolphins got embarrassed by the Eagles. So this is one of those, hey, things are going to be opposite this week time games, and I think the Dolphins will end up winning this game by 20. Jets and Giants is as good as you expect. The only touchdown in this game was when Breece Hall took a short pass to the house, but Dalvin Cook still thinks that he should have more work over Breece Hall. And also Ty Guy got hurt, so now they're down to their third string quarterback. I think that's Tommy DeVito, which might be Danny DeVito in disguise. Who knows? Jaguars and Steelers is in a monsoon, and also the Commies are up against the Eagles. Texans and Panthers. Ooh, catch the feeling. Fantastic, man. But overall, I think the Vikings, it's one of those spots where they've been impressive, but not overly impressive. And there's a lot of things that they could clean up. I mean, the Packers are playing extremely sloppy, undisciplined football. Penalty-wise, they just been getting murdered. Just been getting murked. So they got 8 penalties for 69 yards, which is not nice. Well, it's nice for us, but, 4 for 19 for the Vikings. That Jay Ward penalty was a bit of a killer. Sold Coops $5. Can we bring back Kai Forbath? At least he can make the easy chip shots. And also, I mean, Kai hit that 48-yard in the Minneapolis Miracle game, which if he didn't hit that kick, I mean, that game doesn't matter. There you go. But, yeah, it just seems like one of those spots where you're happy-ish with how the team has been looking. You're confident-ish, but it just seems like they have it right there. Like, they could easily come in and end up winning this game 31-3, and that's the way that it should be, frankly. Juliet Villa, $2. Skull. Let's go Vikings from Monclova, Chohula, Mexico. What up? What's going on with the stream? Everything's gonna be all right. Ooh, there we go. There we go. We're back. But second half is coming up. Vikings get the ball to start things off. Go on a long-ass drive. Oh, by the way, so Greg Joseph, not only did he miss the field goal, but he kicked that one out of bounds. So the Packers got the ball on the 40. That's ridiculous. Also, Jonathan Vilma talking about player safety. Please. Just get out of here, man. But Vikings get the rock to start the second half. Going to march down, jam it down their throat, and have a touchdown, and then go from there, baby. That's right. We'll see you for post-game, for the recap, as well as winners and losers. Hopefully we're in a good mood. Anyways, Skull, production value. Love you guys.